I just made a video talking about how the next 24 hours for crypto were really important. And right after that, the whole point of the video was talking about the crypto tax provision in the infrastructure bill and how the Senate was to vote on it. Now, this just came out pretty much right after I finished the video and put it out. Senate fails to amend crypto tax provision in infrastructure bill. So this failed. It's being moved on. We're going to talk about that. If you guys don't mind though, please hit the like button. I really appreciate that, and it does get this video out to more people, and hopefully that does help change what is going to happen moving forward. Also, there's a link down there to BlockFi in case you want an interest rate on your crypto. Definitely check that out. Senate fails to amend crypto tax provision in infrastructure bill. The amendment that we talked about in the last video that would pretty much change how they use broker, that failed. They did not get a unanimous decision. So this is included. The Senate passed the infrastructure bill. It is being moved forward. So Senator Richard shall be halted in an attempt to vote on the revised language through unanimous consent, a procedure whereby all legislators are asked to approve rule changes and bills as a way to get a vote on his amendment to raise military spending. The Senate is expected to vote on the infrastructure bill on Tuesday morning. That the amendment is not going to be included. So assuming it gets passed, it will be moved to the House. I would assume that it would get passed. Of course, I don't know. The next stop is the House, where we can try to get a whole new amendment from scratch that can address all the concerns. Now, I discussed this in my last video. I talked about how this means that stakers, stake pool operators, and other loosely considered brokers would be needing to comply to certain standards that they cannot comply with. It would basically move the jobs out of the US over to foreign countries. Now, that's not to say that you couldn't stake your crypto here. You would just have to do it with know your customer information. So you'd have to use exchanges. And there are different ways to get interest, like BlockFi and like Voyager down below. You could still get interest rates, but staking would be much more difficult. It could cause issues with different miners. It shouldn't really affect Ethereum and Bitcoin as much because they are proof of work. This is really going after proof of stake, but Ethereum is going to move over to proof of stake. Also, it should probably hurt the whole crypto market. We see that Bitcoin was in the 46s, now it's in the 45s, still not rocking the crypto industry. We still have time to fix this. So reach out to your local representatives, House representatives, to try to get them to amend this. I know a lot of people did this after the Senate. They really want to change this. They really want to enact some of those amendments and put those in there because this will hurt crypto. It will stifle innovation here in the United States. It's so early on. One way to think about this would have been if the US started causing a lot of regulation right around the start of the internet, right? We're becoming the new internet. Adoption is growing like crazy. It is a new technology to a lot of people that can help a lot of people. But imagine if the US started saying that certain cryptos or certain websites wouldn't work, or they had to have know your customer information. If they started to regulate very heavily early on, it would have stifled innovation. It would have really hurt the overall growth of the ecosystem. I mean, we're talking about more than just making a few dollars here. We're talking about life-changing technology in a lot of respects. So this does not mean the end of crypto. Just be ready for that, right? Get ready for some of the articles from people that want to get your crypto. Be on the lookout for that. I am looking forward to seeing some of those because it's going to be hilarious. It's going to be hilarious. All the different banks and institutions and analysts that say that this will be the end of crypto. Obviously, it would hurt the price of crypto if the brokers and some of these stakers have to give all their know your customer information, but this will not be the end of crypto. This is not going to cause Bitcoin to go back down to 3,000 or 5,000 or 10,000 or whatever the articles are going to say. JP Morgan Chase said stuff like that too a couple months ago. And then as soon as they were able to open up funds for their wealthy clients, they are very bullish on crypto again. So be ready. I have some money on the sidelines. Be ready for the fear, uncertainty, and doubt to come out. Be ready for some negative price action. I'll be honest. I'm ready. I'm ready to pounce on it if we see it because there is still a lot coming for crypto. Watch my last video where I talk about Cardano and Ethereum. I'll put it on the end screen, but there's a lot coming for crypto. So just be ready for that. Now, of course, like I said, this is going to be a story that continues to progress. Tomorrow we have the vote for the infrastructure bill and then goes over to the House. Hopefully this gets changed in the House. Hopefully we can We can change what's going to come out of this, but at this point, be ready. Be ready for those articles. This is not going to kill crypto by any means. Also, just know that Ethereum and Bitcoin are not being touched as much, right? This isn't going to hurt them as much as some of these other cryptocurrencies at the time of this recording, at least. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys want, there is a link down there to BlockFi and to Voyager in case you want interest rates. If you guys want to know what I'm doing all the time, you can check out the link down below to Patreon when I'm buying and selling and all that. Thank you for hitting subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.